When you talk about Yandhi as a whole, it's hard to ignore the absolutely massive reputation of a song like New Body. I mean, this thing got dragged through a handful of different albums, with Nicki Minaj recording multiple variations of verses along the way. The song went from being a prolific, raunchy, trap-focused banger to a neutered and watered-down secular track that no longer stands out among the sea of secular Kanye music. I personally think that New Body got done the dirtiest of any songs brought over and Jesus-ified from Yandhi to Jesus is King and Donda eras, so let's take a walk back through the song's entire development to figure out just where Kanye went wrong with this one, and how he fumbled one of the highest potential songs from Yandhi. New Body in its earliest form we actually do not have a date for, but it was likely made sometime in early to mid-September 2018, and began its life as a rough demo with Kanye mumbling over a Ronnie J beat accompanied by Ant Clemons vocals. Even at this super proto stage, you can tell Kanye has already got a good idea of where he wants to take the song, and man, this flute loop by Ronnie J is just iconic. I mean, it might be the most iconic loop from Yandhi as a whole. Like, everybody knows this flute melody. That's how infectious it is.
Up on some, I'ma hit it up, then they get it up, anytime get titted up, body big enough, on a song, I'ma hit it. Cut in a way style, baby face tuck, high hats on the top, ass. I know.
It seems following the original creation of the song, Kanye then wanted to get frequent collaborator at the time 6ix9ine to lay down some vocal ideas. So on September 22nd, 2018, Kanye and 6ix9ine both freestyled over the original Ronnie J beat, and this particular version seems to be the source point for both 6ix9ine's version of the hook and a lot of finished lines used in later references by Kanye and Ant Clemons. I don't know why, but this freestyle from Kanye just sounds so good and not like any other mumble freestyle he does. Maybe it's just the Ronnie J beat, but I feel like New Body ended up being so good because of how much groundwork Kanye laid with these initial versions.
It's like a staycation, take base on, wanna stay patient, what if on a new ad, then they pay for a gun. Just think of nobody, you just got you all. Now you act like you don't know nobody, you said ain't nobody.
After that, Kanye got Ant Clemons back onto the song to do his full reference in order to help Kanye get closer to finishing up his vocals. This version of the song featured Ant's verses as well as the 6ix9ine hook that he recorded in the previous iteration of New Body while freestyling with Kanye. You can see sort of how Kanye works in layers, like he does the first super unfinished idea, then has people like Ant Clemons come in and refine it further, and then finally it gets passed back to Kanye, who does the final vocal rendition.
Fashion over when you stepping out. Yeezy, easy, easy, we still need you for the style. Yeezy got his confidence and move back to the shop. But that bitch booty big, got a nigga hypnotized. Need a shake and a fries, need a super duper size. Hip hop vibes for the breast, leg and thighs. But wifey just told me there's room for something on the side. It's funny how product can change the situation. And Yandhi got a dojo for the education. And you can do some yoga for your inner peace.
New Body would then be worked on again on the 29th of September, the same day Kanye went on SNL, and we all know what happened on SNL. It seems on this day Kanye put in a ton of work on New Body like he did with the rest of Yandhi, frantically trying to rush the development of the project for a release that he had promised. First, he had Ty Dolla $ign hop on the song with him doing his full verse on a version of New Body with the 6ix9ine hook still being used.
It was worth it, baby got that nip tuck. Let me titty fuck, hit it from the back, get my diss up, put me on the scoreboard, make a new one. He said he hit before, now since you got your boobs done, you working on your abs, huh? You got your ass done, you better show it off, you better work.
Then Kanye threw Designer on the track and completely switched up the arrangement. He put Ty Dolla $ign on the hook instead of using his verse, with the verses segment of the song now being occupied by Kanye and 6ix9ine's cut up freestyle from before, and Designer has vocals on the bridge portion of the song.
Nobody, oh dick, don't count these titties, don't bounce in love with nobody. Oh dick, don't count these titties, don't bounce.
We going out tonight, I'm going out tonight. We going out tonight, you going out tonight, we going out.
After that, Kanye had artists Mickey Blanco and Nino Blue record reference vocals for the song, which Kanye would go on to use later when he was finishing up his full verses for New Body.
Feel love on every frontier, speak the truth, how stay longer. My first lady is a genius, get it from my mama. My ability to conquer is limitless. Potential and credentials is infinite. I radiate no fear, love on every frontier, speak the truth in my heart, hope you know I'm sincere. No core.
Bugatti up in your Bugatti. Ooh, mommy, I make you tsunami. Ooh, mommy, up in your punani. I knew that ass was mine, I call that hindsight. Body so tight, the way I rhyme tight. Faces get sour, you in the limelight. No keyboards, but girl, you my type.
The final thing he did on the 29th for New Body was he recorded his own rendition of the hook on his iPhone, so the quality is pretty bad, but I think at this point he was just in panic mode trying to finish the album. And then he had to go do SNL later as well, so he was like, fuck it, I'm recording on my phone.
Can't wait to see your new body. Don't be acting like you don't know nobody. Nobody count on that new body. Oh, dick don't count, those titties don't bounce. Be the bitch you know.
On the very next day of September 30th, 2018, Kanye went back to the drawing board with his vocals, recording another take that would be much closer to his final finished version. At this point, his verse included alternate finished lines, with some being taken from Ant's reference that he recorded, and it's crazy how many times Kanye recorded vocals for this song. And getting to see his mental and development process for New Body as a whole in such fine detail like this is really something special.
We're fucking jelly bitches, fucking smelly bitches. Deli, bitches, that telly bitches. Leave a Betty, Kelly, Betty, Fitty, deli bitches. Then you eating at the deli, fat belly bitches. Probably getting peed on, R. Kelly bitches. No, they gon' hate if they see these litty pictures. Gon' get your feet done on these petty bitches.
At some point in September, Kanye had artist Taysho Pierce record reference vocals, but it's unclear when this was done, but sure, why not throw another artist reference into the bucket.
That pussy been in incarceration. I'm trying to give you this liberation. If fucking is freedom, I'm an escape plan. Assume that she knew what to do with them. Look at you, look at you, look at you, huh? If I was you, wouldn't.
Shortly after SNL on October 1st, Kanye continued his work on New Body, now finally settling on the main arrangement for the song that would be continued for the rest of its development. He placed Ty Dolla $ign on the hook and then had his own verse come first, with Ty's verse coming second. Kanye's verse is way more finished than what he made on September 30th, so it seems he finally put together every single reference he had to settle on a mostly full verse. There's still a little bit of mumble here and there, and some words don't have great delivery, so basically Kanye got his verse like 80% of the way there.
So you're very, very young. FaceTime body look like Dom Perignon. Don't pay me no attention, gon' carry on.
Can't wait to see a new body. Don't be acting like you don't know nobody.
3 days later, the song would finally gain involvement from Nicki Minaj after Kim Kardashian sent her a version of the song with an open verse. Apart from that, the song is pretty much the same as it was 3 days ago, except with a few extra Ty Dolla $ign vocals at the end. But it's crazy how just within a few days, New Body went from being unfinished with a bunch of reference verses to basically finished and ready for adding another feature artist. According to Nicki, she recorded her verse within the hour after being contacted by Kim, so October 4th is really the day that New Body in its final form took shape.
Cookie can't come with the throat. Puff, puff, pass. No, you do not want the smoke. Bitches be sleeping on me, but be claiming they woke. Fuck up a check on my body, then let them lick on my body out in Abu Dhabi. You see me shining, you pissed. I think my haters just really be wanting a kiss. They know I body you, sis. Old nigga hit me and I said, New Body, who this?
Then on October 6th, Kanye put everything he had developed already together, getting New Body to a basically finished state save for one or two mumble lines in his own verse. He put the Ty Dolla $ign verse at the end after Nicki's, and this is the original leaked version of the song that surfaced on July 10th, 2019. Kanye made one more change to New Body on the 6th, adding more vocals of his own on the chorus, but besides that, the song was in the same state as it was already with the Nicki and Ty vocals.
Acting like you don't know nobody. Nobody count on your new
Old dick don't count, those titties don't bounce.
First one ain't you nobody. Whoa.
Hey yo, you ain't fuck me, you fuck the old body.
New Body would be shelved for about a month and a half then before being worked on again on November 24th, 2018, with Kanye now having Boogs the Beast add some extra production like the record scratches at the beginning and some new drum patterns. The vocal content is pretty much the same as before, showing Kanye was satisfied with what he had developed, and this version of the song was used on a December 2018 Yandhi tracklist. Following it being worked on in November of 2018, New Body would go dormant for months, with it eventually being revisited by Kanye for an official release on Jesus is King. He had collaborator Consequence record reference vocals for the song, likely in order to help him drastically shift the song's themes into the secular realm, considering he wanted it on Jesus is King. I don't know when the Cons ref is from, but the song still has Nicki and Ty vocals.
Lil Goblin.
New lips, took out 2 ribs. Who else?
www.thesource.to.
Then we have arrived at what for me is a very sad point in the song's life, when Kanye completely retooled and overhauled New Body's lyrical content to focus heavily on religious themes to fit in line with the rest of the Jesus is King songs. Both Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign re-recorded new vocals, and Kanye removed the old Nicki verse, likely because it didn't fit with the new themes. This version of the song was made on September 25th, 2019, nearly a year after the song was heavily worked on for Yandhi, and does have an open verse section indicating that 1, Kanye never finished his work on the song, which is why it didn't drop on Jesus is King, and 2, that he wanted Nicki to record a new verse. This version of the track was played at the very first Jesus is King listening party, showing how much Kanye liked it and wanted it to be on the album.
This a new chick, got a party table at the roof, Chris. All God children take a group pic. Turn the flash off, cause we too lit. Used to twerk to every song, get carded everywhere, look very, very young. New spirit, new body like Christ on the throne. All glory be to God, hallelujah, carry on. Only thing I'm trying to do is get them sands up. Look up at the scoreboard, I know that you won. It doesn't matter how they come if they too young, cause every last one gon' be returning. And that's the message that we take from every sermon. That's why I'm turning to your commandments, cause in the end I know you never leave me stranded.
After not making the Jesus is King cut, Kanye once again brought the song forward for consideration on Donda, with it appearing on several Donda tracklists posted throughout July of 2020. It seems Kanye finally was able to fully realize his secular vision for New Body, with him getting Nicki to record a new verse that fit way more in line with the secular themes that his and Ty Dolla $ign's vocals expressed. For this version made on July 10th, 2020, there are also brand new drums present, which I believe were produced by Kanye, and this is unfortunately the very last time the song would ever be worked on, as it was not considered for Donda post-July 2020. Maybe that's a good thing in hindsight, because the secular version of New Body just doesn't hit as hard as the original non-secular Yandhi version.
I'm retiring, now they saying you back. Now I got a new body, Nino, a new Jack. I rid of all my X-Men, Halle Berry, Hugh Jack. Since I came in the game, pink is the new black. Do this, do that, new king, a new tax. Dads come and go, man, flew in, flew back. New rings, that's new facts. Who this, who that? They got it twisted like an earring with the screw back. Cause even if I leave, we still got memories. They can't erase or replace me, see my enemy.
While the Ronnie J beat is still delightful, this is just one song where I think Kanye transferring previous ideas from non-secular to secular just didn't really pan out. There were definitely a lot of songs that turned secular that sounded phenomenal, but for New Body, I think it just was better off in its original state. And honestly, it's so funny to me that he got Nicki to record a new secular verse, but I guess that shows how cool she was with Kanye that she would do that. Overall, New Body as a whole just leaves me disappointed. Kanye got the song so unbelievably close to being finished and really good, and then as we all know, Jesus Christ did the laundry. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you like the Yandhi version or the Donda version of New Body better.